can we do, man?
I mean, I don't know what else to do. I mean, we can't do anything else. I mean, because I'm thinking that they're trying to shut you off, dude. They're trying to shut you up.
Yeah, so we can't be shut up. So let's just do the best we can then.
Hmm.
I mean, we can still talk, and people can text us and other things.
Hmm.
So we may not be able to take calls, but they can still text us and stuff, right?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, they
And
have to. They
yeah,
just,
so that's what I think we should do. And we shouldn't stop just because of that. And I decided we're just going to keep going uh, the way we can do it. And this is it. And this is all we can do for now. So,
yeah, until, mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna start up um, Spreaker, and I'm gonna put us in there too on the radio as well. Fuck it. Oh, thank you, honey. She brought me coffee. Oh, wow. Beautiful. Thank you. Hmm. She brought me beautiful coffee and cookies. Oh, yeah. All right. I'm happy now. Oh, my
This is this is weird, dude. I'm
gosh.
telling you.
Oh, what a weird night, man. I can't believe it. Don't you think it's a weird night?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to shut that Skype off. I don't even trust it anymore. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
what a nightmare. I don't think we better use that again.
Mm-mm.
I don't
I
think
mean,
I
you can
like
still
that.
keep it. Mm-mm. Skype has changed so much, dude. I remember when Skype was first come out, it wasn't that bad.
Well, I can go in. I can still do this though. I can go in the Discord and go back in. So if anybody wants to go in the Discord, they can talk to you in there. There, I open that up. Boom. Hey, they didn't stop that. So we're back in there.
Mm-hmm.
We're back in the Discord. I should put at everyone. Just to let them know we're back. So yeah, they can't stop us. Ha ha! Yeah, I love that. No, they cannot stop us. All they can't. Oh, yeah. The only thing they stopped me from doing was, you know, taking calls live. But we still have the Discord open, so that's good. And I just told everybody that so they can come back in. Christopher was just there. We need to retweet this. That's terrible. So, Chris, what? Anyways, let's answer the question, the crazy question that everybody wanted to know. Are you ready to answer it, or do you want to? Do you even want to answer that question? The one
Well,
where
let's
we got
start.
shut down, man. Where they
I
shut
mean,
us fucking down.
okay, I'm gonna tell you like this. Do you really want me to answer that question?
Oh my God. Yes, I do.
You okay? I'm texting everybody first. I'm just telling them that we're back with the auto by chance. Okay. So the question is, okay, you can ask me the question and I'll tell you point blank. Go ahead.
Hang on. I'm still trying to get your volume better.
You're just trying to mess with the volume now.
No,
Shit.
your volume. Since I got you on a different device here. Let me just check something. There's got to be something wrong here. I don't realize why I have to crank it so much. Anyways, it doesn't matter.
Mm-mm.
Have you got your volume up good on your end?
Yeah, I can hear you perfect.
Oh, there you go. Now you got volume.
Whoa, you're loud.
Holy
It's
shit.
great, Chris.
Okay, there we go. So we got Christopher in here.
I made it back in here.
Right on. I'm glad you came back, Chris. This Christopher Wayne, you're one of your big fans here.
I know.
He's a
Hi,
friend of
Christopher. I
mine
know
as
you
well.
too. Well, I'm going to tell you like this. That question that guy said, what can we do, or what is my opinion about the virus? Well, I'm going to just say it out because they can't stop me anyway. They can try. They can try to stop me. But I'm just going to tell you like this. The government is in on it, people. The government's in on it. The government's in on it. And that just proves the fact that just because they don't want us to take calls, they think that they can shut us off and say, okay, well, we'll just do this to them so they'll stop the show. That's exactly what they wanted. So that only tells you one thing. They're listening to my show. They're listening. And
Yeah,
they're very
and
aware.
they're trying to wreck it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's what
what they're
I'm
trying to
getting,
do.
man. And I thought it was just me and I sucked. You know, I thought I was just shitty at doing this. And you know what? After I realized that it's not me, it's actually just, I don't know what it is. And then,
It's not you, Mike. Mike, you're on the eastern side of Canada and the U.S. like I am, aren't you?
yeah, Ontario, South.
Yeah, so you're on the eastern side. The whole internet on our side of the North America is busted. Like almost
Mm-hmm.
5,000 outages in our
Yep. And
region.
you know what? I'm going to tell you like this too, Mike. Earlier, we had the same problem on the show that I'm on with my co-host. We had the same problem, and you can even ask Christopher. We had the same problem. First, it was a
Yeah, we did.
Facebook stream. It was a Facebook streaming. It just got it crashed. That was number one. Number two, we couldn't even be heard on YouTube. So that's number two. So that what they were doing it was that they were trying to shut it off, and the producer had to log out, reboot the computer, and we were streaming within 30 minutes. But it was weird because right when we were asking my guest, my friend, a best friend of mine, they were asking about the virus. That's when everything just hit the fan. Everything just shut off. Right, Christopher? Remember?
Yep, they even assigned me as your host. That's even weirder.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Dude,
20 minutes.
there's nothing fucking weird about it. Oh man. Now, you know, see, I really get it now. See, I had to get Chris Garcia on his private phone line to mine in order to get him on the air. And now I fucked him up. Now they can't stop it. I've figured out a loophole. They can't get this one.
As long as you use a person's enrolled phone line, they can't stop you.
That's right. But if I use Skype or something like that, then they can. And they fuck it up. I figured it out. That's what it is. It has to be. It can't be because I'm not having a goddamn problem at all anymore.
All you have to do is use their landline or their cell phone that's registered to the desk.
I'm using the same fucking system that I was a second ago with Skype. And now it works fine when I'm using his phone line. So that sells everything right there. As soon as they heard us talking and there was a certain keyword said, it was like, bzzz, we got buzzed out. And YouTube's doing that to me as well. I'm surprised this is still actually streaming.
Are you serious?
We're not sure.
Hi, Chris Garcia.
Hi. Who's that?
Mama here.
Hang on. Let me turn your mic up.
Marijuana Mama here. How are you?
That's my girl.
Hi.
Hello.
I'm fantastic. You know what's going on?
It's
Ever
crazy.
since
I'm
the
gonna tell
last
you.
time me and you talked, I was supposed to have surgery on March 3rd. By March 10th, I was completely healed of what I was supposed to have surgery for 7 days earlier.
Wow.
I had positive karma coming to me, and with Wolfman's positive vibes and mine, and friends I could outlet to, like you, I ended up healing what I was supposed to have surgery for on March 3rd.
Wow, that's good
You
to
know, you're
know.
very lucky
Because I
because
don't
the hospitals are already swamped.
Wow.
Well, I was supposed to get throat surgery and a polyp cut off my vocal cords, and they were being very persistent about it. But me and Wolfman had been sick for about 3 weeks with a cough and a cold and sinus infection and the whole 9 yards. And then when it came time for the surgery, they said if you feel unwell, contact the doctor and cancel. And for the whole week prior to that, I just had negative vibes coming from every which direction because just the way things have been going on. So I just decided no surgery for me right now. And just all that positive stuff, karma I had coming back to me, came back to me because I woke up one morning, gross as it can be. I felt something in the back of my throat, and it was weird. I couldn't bring it up. I couldn't swallow it. I just had to try to move it. So I was coughing, and then I felt it, and it was the same thing I was supposed to get cut off about a week prior. It just fell off all on its
Wow.
own. It was
Wow,
stopping me
that's
from
crazy.
swallowing. It was changing my voice. It was making me very raspy. It was making me very lethargic. And then all of a sudden, one morning, I woke up as if I never had the problem in the first place. I haven't had a problem choking on food or anything since that day, and that was probably around the 13th. So now it's the 21st, and for the last 12, 14 days, anyways, that time, I haven't choked on any food. I haven't had to get my back hit. I haven't had to cough or anything to the point where I didn't think I could catch my breath because the thing slipped into my oxygen passage like it had in 2018 in February of 2020th. And at that point, I was blue for 37 hours, and I was unconscious, but I could still hear what the doctor's saying. The doctor's telling everybody I was going to be brain dead. So here I am thinking, hearing, understanding everything the doctor's saying, and I kind of pop up and choke on the cord they have down my throat, and I'm telling them, get the fucking thing out of my throat or I'll rip it out. And they get it out of my throat, and as soon as everybody knows I'm not brain dead, they all leave me there for 10 days alone, except for Wolfman. He was the only one that visited. But he came and visited me until I had surgery. I was like, oh, so you know it's a polyp in my throat. Can I go home now? And they're like, no, you have surgery tomorrow morning. I was like, shit. No. But I was blue for like Smurfette for they said 37 hours, and all the nurses that came around me would wear a blue shirt saying, this shirt is the color of Smurfette, and Smurfette is on floor 3 and stuff like that with blue shirts.
Wow.
Wow.
Pretty freaky that I even came out of that, but I found like I came back with a new outlook. I said last year at this time, if anybody ever paid any attention way back when to my Facebook, I said around the 4th of April, I did an hour-long video, and I was delirious because my thyroid condition had went from a normal level 3.5 to 522. And the 22 got me to the point where 1 second I'd be happy, the next minute I'd be crying, the next minute I'd be mad, the next minute I'd be in another galaxy far, far away. And so I knew that something was wrong. I just didn't know what it was. And so I ended up leaving this video, And I had something told me not to get mad if bad things happen because good things will happen if you don't get mad. So I hadn't slept in like 72 hours. I fall asleep on number 3 thinking if I don't go to sleep, I'm going to end up falling asleep driving. So I'll just pull over right here. And it was between Tilsonburg and Elmer. And I had my window down a crack and somebody opened my front door. Well, oh my God, I had $800 worth of dope on the front seat. And I said, take the dope, just leave me my purse. And don't fucking kill me, please. And so they grabbed my bag of dope and they took all my money, which wasn't money, it was my medicine, and proceeded to take it and lock the door behind them and let me go back to sleep. So I said to God, I said, okay, you just fucking played a good one on me. I said, you told me to calm down even if something bad happens. So I did. So now what am I going to get back in return? And just kind of like joking with him. And he said, you didn't have to have surgery March 3rd. So that's how I feel about it. I feel very, very, very intrigued by everything that's going on just because this has been in books for many years for people to read. But if you have any type of psychic abilities, you know of the Akashic records, and you know that we are having thousands of thoughts per second, every single one of us. And who's not saying that they're all simultaneously simulcasting within the next 18 months or so, what's been going on? They're saying the longest this is going to take is 18 months. Well, if it's going to take 18 months and we all have these 1,000 thoughts per second, then why can't we collaborate on what our thoughts are so that we can do what's necessary for us to thrive? Because otherwise we're not going to thrive and we're just going to end up fighting each other and arguing over who gets this and that. We should be just trying to let each other know that we're there for each other as much as we can be, and what we can't be is our own mental exhaustion over all the information that's we're being given. Whether it be vocally, verbally, simulcasting from another galaxy, whatever it may be. A lot of people have information that they don't want to share because in the last 30 years, like the gentleman we had on today, Chris, he said that in their country, what was it again, honey? I can't remember the country right now. Brazil. In Brazil, they have had open arm stories over an entire community seeing the exact same visual. And for me, I feel like the visuals are only for those who are supposed to see them, and they can keep other people from seeing them by putting a veil over their eyes so that they can't see it. Well, Wolfman and I both have had experiences together and not together. And the ones that we have had not together were so traumatic for me that I felt like I was the only one in the world this ever happened to. But then I know on the other hand, there were poor people that just wanted to talk to a doctor about it that ended up in the psychiatric hospital for 20, 30, 40 years to die locked up. And that's so sad because this country could have been a good place, but it's turned out to be more of a jail cell for the innocent and run about, do what you want for the guilty. And the country is supposed to be, Canada's free. Canada's criminals are free, and the Canada's innocent are locked up for having experiences they can't explain themselves, except for that it happened to them. So my word just tonight goes out, Chris, for anybody who's ever had somebody saying, well, you should go get locked up in a psycho ward, because a lot of poor people that have had experience with alien encounters because of one misword to a doctor back 20 years ago got them locked up for 20 or 30 years. And it's a sad thing to even think about, but I'm so happy Brazil has stepped forward in this wonderful alignment of information they're giving out to everybody. And I hope everybody looks back on all of their shows and looks back on what they have put out there for everybody to look at, because what Wolfman's trying to do here, and which he's been trying to do here for many years, 5.5, 6 years, is to open people's eyes. And as soon as you open your eyes and you stop closing them for the important things, that's when everybody will get the information that they're looking for. So sorry I went on a rant, Chris.
Holy fuck, man. All right. Yeah. Oh, yeah, baby. Can you dig it? I don't have my applause thing.
I don't want an applause. I just want people to know. I just want people to know some stuff.
All right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, well, yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much, ladies.
I thank Brazil. Don't thank me. Thank Brazil.
Man, I thank her cookies.
My coffee.
She makes good cookies, man. Far out, yeah. Like sometimes, like when you put pot in them, they're really groovy, man. Like far out.
Did you ever steep pot in a pot of water that stuff and let it dry out and the crumbs will get you higher than you ever thought you'd ever. It would be a weirdest experience you ever had.
I like to try that, actually. I've always done it with water and butter and then hardened the butter and scooped it off the top of the water and then baked with that. But I don't know how to actually boil a bud and dry it and have the powder. Like, what would you do with it? Smoke it like a joint, or would you eat it, or what would you do
Eat
with
it.
Woo!
Eat it.
I've been eating bud for like 20 years now. I eat bud because I've had surgery and it heals me.
Me, I tried it once and I got so buzzed I couldn't wake up.
you took something called not sativa but indica, because indica can make you feel like a couch potato, like you can't get up, can't move, can't do dishes, can't do anything because you're so comatose from the indica side of the marijuana plant.
That's why I haven't touched it in 20 years.
If they're short and stocky, then they're indica, and if they're tall and lanky, then they're sativa.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Who is this that I'm talking
That's
to?
why I haven't touched bud in so long.
Well, it affects everybody differently. I know some people, when they were teenagers, they were fine with it. All of a sudden, they got in their 20s and 30s, and they said they couldn't smoke it anymore. It made them feel schizophrenic. So everybody's different. I've been smoking it now off, actually continually, except for when I was in the hospital last April for probably since I was 22, so 35 years, 25 years straight. And the only negative aspect of it is if I smoke too much indica, I don't like being sedated, so it makes me miserable. My favorite is sativa, so I really like to stick to that, or 50-50, or something with a high THC. Even if it is indica, it's better than nothing at all. But sativa is my favorite. Right now, we've got lemon haze, and that seems to be very, very much so sativa. So I'm happy. So it's really good. I started a crop of 13 plants 3 years ago. This time of the year, I got sent to me in the mail in the middle of the winter, and that cost me about $2,000 altogether. And I got off a quarter pound about every 3 months for the first 2 years. That's all. Yeah, but my speaker, I don't want to be in the video. You want me in the video? No.
Please.
If you wanted me in the video, I would be.
Move the chair
But
over this way a little bit so people can see you.
I don't want people to see me, honey. My hair's falling out like I'm an old lady.
Put a fucking wig on. All right.
And sometimes I was thinking about this too. If you have a question that you just desperately need answered, and I'm wondering if Chris can either tell me if I'm right or wrong about this.
Why don't we talk to Chris about something?
Yeah, I do want to ask
here.
Chris this.
While he's here.
When you want to get information and you feel like it's overwhelming, do you sometimes feel yourself needing to sit alone and just have that moment to yourself to reflect so that you can hear what your answer is that you need to have? Not on a spontaneous moment, but for yourself?
I mean, I focus on myself and stuff, but I just, I ask my guides to tell me the answers that that I need to know, and I help people. It's like I don't see it as overwhelming. I love what I do. I mean, there's times where I've had my moments. I'm just like down and stuff, but I get through it, and I just look at it as I'm giving enlightenment to people and knowledge and stuff, and that's how I look at it. Is I'm helping me put
What's
the
wrong with
pieces
his voice
together in
now?
their life. I'm helping them. I'm helping myself
This is
too.
what we're getting.
Oh, Chris, you wouldn't know what's going on now. All of a sudden, your voice is being
No, it's the
distorted like
best I can
90.
get. It's the best I can get
It's
from you.
not good. Nobody can hear what he's saying.
Chris, you need to speak out loud and tell everybody your message now.
I think we're gonna get disconnected or something again.
And yeah, this is what I want to say. So if anybody needs to get a hold of me, because I'm pretty sure that they're trying to mess with the auto now.
Yes.
If
Yeah.
somebody can hear, if anybody can hear
Good,
me,
good,
you can
good. It's starting to get
yeah.
louder. Keep doing it. I'm giving you power as well, as much
Okay.
as I can.
Oh well. Okay. Well, if anybody needs to get a hold of me, you can reach me at 210-974-3470. Again, 210-974-3470. You can find me on Facebook, Chris Taki Garcia, or email me at garcia187bluelove@gmail.com. And I know people are trying to shut us off and, and trying to just not spread the word of the truth, but we're going to get through. We're going to get through. That's what we do. That's what we're here for. All the other psychics that are good that I know, we're here to spread the knowledge, people. So y'all need to really, you need to be open to everything. And, if you're a skeptic, all that shit's going to change because, being who we are, as far as I'm concerned, I don't bullshit. So I tell it like it is when I give people reading. And every time, I do reading, it comes out accurate. And I just tell it like it is,
And I love you for your
and
honesty, Chris.
anytime,
And you came in
anytime.
so clearly there. It was like the force was with you, and it came in so clearly.
Yeah, and I'm here to spread the word. I'm here to spread knowledge. And I know whoever that person that called in, that was a very good question. But unfortunately, the government doesn't want you to ask those kind of questions. So they'll do whatever it takes to shut you up or shut you off, literally.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, that's what happened. And I'm sorry if people don't believe it. And if you're skeptic and you don't believe that, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. And if you
We
think
have
I
never
do the,
had the entire show.
I don't have time to bullshit people in my life, much less even keep up with fucking editing my goddamn episodes. So if you think I have time to make shit up and bullshit people, wow, that's pretty good, eh? Wouldn't I be fucking? I'd be amazing, wouldn't I, Chris?
yeah, to make up bullshit. And that
Fuck,
was,
I'd be
yeah.
the most incredible guy in the world if I could do that too, eh? Bullshit people on top. Everything else I do? Holy fuck.
You're not a bullshitter. You're very honest. You're most honest
I
person
mean, I'm
I
not
know.
one of these YouTube guys that comes out there and fucking, I'm here to bullshit you and you get hits on my YouTube. I don't give a fuck. This is the knowledge. And if you're here and you're lucky enough to hear it, then God bless you. And that's it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I can
We're
tell you
not
right
here
now,
for the
they're,
hits, man. We're not here for making money. We're here to spread the word.
Here, honey.
hmm and it's hard for people that want to learn, and then the ones that don't listen they don't comprehend what we're here for. They
I
don't
didn't
see
do
the
this.
bigger picture. They don't see the bigger picture.
No, there's a bigger picture calling me here, and this is why I'm here, and that's why I'm doing this. And
hmm
when people hear my voice, they seem to recognize it from somewhere else.
hmm hmm And that could be like a past life. They could be a past life, or they feel connected to you.
Because I was one of the people that would tell you what's going on, really what's going on.
hmm Yeah, that is so true. But you know what? I can tell you, they try to knock us try to knock you out and like just mess up with your system. But hey, you're still on. You're still on.
He found a way. He had to get
I can
around all
always
the other
find a
ways.
way through their system. But you know, this way I'm doing it. We can't take calls, so oh, big deal. But people can still talk to us on different ways. But we seem to have lost a lot of people, so we may have to find them back. There's a way of doing that. I can take this link here and share that. Copy that. And I'm gonna go back to.
You know what
I'm gonna give you my new link
I feel sick.
to what we're doing right now, and just so people can see it, if I can. How do I do this? How do I do this?
Do
Oh, it's down, way down at the bottom there. Paste. Send. There, okay. I sent you a new link. I think should.
Is that the link for them to?
Man? It didn't blow up into the thing. I don't know why it didn't.
I guess they're trying to shut you off on YouTube, Mike.
All right, let's
That's what they're trying to do.
Yeah, there's a YouTube. There should be. It says I'm streaming.
Wow.
We are streaming somewhere. Oh yeah. You want some of this? She just gave me a.
Finish it.
Oh my God! I gotta finish half a joint, Chris. Torture me! Oh
That's
my
not
God!
torture. Gift from God.
It's a gift from Gaia, Mother Gaia. Oh my God! To the fathers and elders
Everybody.
before me. Thank you.
I know they're trying to destroy the shows.
And you know what?
Other
I like
radio
to do. I'd like to do this with you, Chris. I'd like to do this with you. Can we do this? Let's destroy the demons right now. I want to do a chant. Okay? Can we do a chant? Well, the
For
herb
what?
is burning. Let's gonna chant them down. Babylon. Babylon, get shot.
What do you?
I have something here. Okay. All right. I don't know if this works. Oh, there we go. Now I can hear. Let's chant them down. Okay, what should we say? We gonna chant you down, burn down your bridges, burn down your caves, hunt you down in your little rabbit holes. Burn down Babylon, burn it down with your underground. In your box cages for us, we ain't gonna fall for that. We gonna burn you down in your minds. They didn't know that would be psychic. They didn't know. They didn't know we could hunt them down in their minds. They didn't know. They didn't know. We gonna hunt you down in your mind. Oh, you evil kinds. Hunt you down in your minds. Evil bastard kind. Hunt you down in your mind. Evil bastard kind. We gonna hunt you down in your mind. Evil bastards. They didn't know. They didn't know. They didn't know that psychic people could do that to them.
Oh my God. Really? Okay, Mike. Oh my God, he's hyped up right now. Damn.
They didn't know.
They didn't know that the truth was gonna come out,
Yeah.
and we don't give a shit.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. They
Right
didn't
now,
know.
you like it.
You
Tell
might
you
not
like
like
it is.
it, but you didn't know. We didn't know. I should have put the fucking cam on when I was doing that one.
You know what?
Yeah.
You should have put that in. And you know what? You sounded like an Indian when you were singing. I was like, oh my God, Native American. I'm telling you, Native American.
I got all kinds of things that sing through me and shit. I don't do it on all me, man. It's not all about me, man. Fuck, man. I got 1,000 voices talk through me. I can channel, right? So they talk through me. I don't know who it is every day that's talking through me, man.
Hmm. Oh my God, that was so funny.
You know,
I told you.
I don't know who was talking through me on that one. They're telling me what to say. They didn't know. Oh, they didn't know. They didn't know that psychics could blow up your fucking mind. The queen is stupid and scared of us now. They didn't know. That's why they're going to take us out first, Chris.
You know, they're going to take us for prisoners because they're going to think, damn, y'all are crazy.
Oh, I heard they're going to send drones out that are going to sense out who is psychic and then just snipe us out first with drones.
Anybody that's got any type of mental ability.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
anybody
know.
with...
That's a good song. You should make a song like that. I should do that as your intro. They didn't know.
They didn't know that psychics could do that to your mind. They didn't know what you got inside. Yeah, baby. They didn't know. Oh, yeah, you will never fucking know. Yeah, baby, you didn't know. Ooh, yeah. They didn't know. They didn't know.
I bet you know Christopher's all laughing over there.
I like that song, man. Fuck. They didn't know. That's our song, Chris. That's our song, man. They didn't know.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna tell you like this. When we come back on and and we reschedule, we're gonna come back in full effect.
Oh,
And then
buddy,
you can put
man.
that song.
I'm gonna write that one. I'm gonna write that one. I'll do all the instruments and everything. They didn't know what sight is good to well in your mouth. They didn't know. They didn't know. Yeah. That's a great song, man. Oh, but we can explode your fucking. You can have a lovely aneurysm at our request. You didn't know. No, you didn't know. Fucking queen. I know I'm terrible. I'm terrible. Oh, man. Well, you gotta know. If you don't know, you don't know, and you're not in the know. You don't need to know. You don't need to know. Then you don't need to know. I'm a silly individual. I'm a psychic like Chris. I can't help it. I'm a fucked up individual.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you like this. I could just imagine we'll be dancing with that chanting with our socks and shoes and singing in the singing in the sand with the bonfire. And be
Oh
like,
yeah,
we didn't
man. Fucking
know.
right, man.
And if
Yeah.
you want to call, then we can add something else. We can call the aliens to take us home.
He didn't know. Oh no! Oh, it's down. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. And I can even play. I can play the skin flute too. I can play that too. It sounds pretty good, eh?
Mm.
I'm an expert.
Oh my god! I'm telling you, it's
Oh man, I sound alright on that. It's pretty good, eh? You can see me do it on there. You can see me do it on there. That's funny as fuck. It's a recorder, eh?
You know what I was gonna say, Mike?
Oh, we're having fun.
Want me back?
What do we got?
When did you say you want? When would you want me back on, or you don't know? Because,
I want you back on, and
I think by that time, hopefully, nobody calls and asks something stupid like that again.
how about the 18th? 18th of April. 18th of April is perfect.
What is the 18th of April? I don't even know what the hell 18th is. Oh, that's a Monday. Wait, no, it's not
It's a
Monday.
Saturday. It's a Saturday.
Okay, sounds good. I'll mark it down.
Yeah, it'll be a great night.
Yeah, and we can
do it again.
Hey.
Maybe we'll take them by surprise this time, and they won't even get our freaking. The Illuminati won't catch us.
It's great we're having the show because I was getting ready to check up on you, Chris.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna tell you like this. They're gonna be in for a big surprise. You want to see?
Just
We're gonna blow their fucking mind. Like Mike said.
Yeah, man, we're gonna blow their fucking minds. Yeah. Chris from the chat room in Discord, do you have any questions for Chris right now?
Me, yeah.
Okay.
I was thinking of this. With all what's going on, could this be also manipulating the energy of all of our chat shows and stuff? Because it seems like it's even affecting every place else.
Yeah, we can actually do that too. We can spread the word, man. We'll find a way. We'll get through these people, man. Shit. Better believe it. We're gonna get through. I don't give a shit what it takes. If we have to do smoke signals and
we will.
Yeah, ready.
We persevered earlier this evening, didn't we, Chris?
Yeah. And that's what we had the problem.
We all acted.
Mike. We had the same problem earlier today. I'm not kidding you. It was the same shit. We had problems on fucking streaming. It was like they shut us up right when somebody was asking a question. I'm like, really? I guess they were watching, dude. They were literally watching. I was like, okay, go ahead, keep watching. That's what I say, keep watching.
And you know what's strange? Zoom ended up assigning me as host for like 20 minutes. Then I ended up having to, the owner of the station couldn't get through. And when he finally got in, it took me to re-invite him to go on the video, then to have him resume the hosting. It got that bad.
Yeah, we did. We got back on, but man, it was weird. Just the same thing. It actually shut the damn thing down, man. I was like, what the hell? I was like, this is crazy.
We got this,
and
Chris.
then they said, And then I said to myself, I know they're listening. Because there's no way for it to just go off like that. There's just no way. I was
It's in
gonna
the
ask you, how long
doctors
are we?
to
How
have.
long are we on? How long are we
Oh,
on for
dude,
tonight?
I can't believe it. I'm looking over we did a few feeds here, and I started a new one, and wow, man, there's views. we had tons of views, so we did our job for tonight, Chris. We got people listening. We're gonna be back with more information. We are being swamped with the job we're trying to do here. Chris and I are
45
not,
minutes straight.
we're not the best at doing this kind of thing, so we're doing it all on our own, trying to figure this out. So bear with us, and we had a whole bunch of technical problems from an unknown source trying to shut us down. Don't know what that is, and everybody says that, but it actually really does happen. Unfortunately,
Could be spirit.
You know
You know
what
what,
I'm
Chris?
saying? I'm gonna say like this. You can actually add a song. Well, you can actually say, "Whoever shuts you down, we will cast you out. You damn hacker, 'cause you ain't got no life, and you didn't know."
yeah,
Oh my!
yeah, buddy.
Because we are in a high vibration.
Higher vibration.
I should get some sage and try this
Come
sometime.
on, man. Gotta wear my
You know
hat.
what? I'm gonna tell you like this. Like you're giving me ideas. Maybe I should do like a page or how can you put it? Not like any bad sounds, but do like singing and channel into the words that you're saying. And you're giving me ideas.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
don't know what
sound
it is,
is
but I think
power,
tonight
man.
you're
Sound is power.
yeah.
Yes. Now you're digging it, man. You're digging it. That's my vibration. Yeah, man. That's Wolfman's vibration. Sound is power. That's right, Chris. The way we can project our ideas is through sound. Sound is reality. Reality is sound. Everything you see and feel is all based on vibrations.
I'm gonna be laughing.
I
Everybody's
have
gonna be
a
like, what did you? Maybe I should do
I have a
a
thought.
a singing messenger. Singing, you know what? Just do a singing messenger party. Oh my God. Everybody would be singing on Messenger right now.
Well, I put it on your thing. I think I put it there. Damn, I gotta put it there. That's gotta be the one.
I have an experiment
I was
next
going to ask
time we
you,
have a show.
Michael, are we still on the air or did you
Yeah,
bump
I'm
you off
just
too?
checking right now to see if we're still live.
We are.
I have to refresh this page, I guess. Oh, live there. I'm I'm still not sure.
I mean, if we're not, it's okay.
Live.
We can
Let me
rest
see.
and we can call it.
For me
We
to
can
actually
rest and
check. Okay, yes, we are actually still live. Yep.
we can talk a little
I
bit
see your
more.
video
'Cause I
feed.
know the last time, how long did we go the last time? Did I go until like 2 in the morning or 1 in the morning? How long did we go?
I don't know. I should probably check my phone for all these messages that I'm getting. People can't call in now because I'm using that phone to actually talk to Chris with, because otherwise we can't talk to him at all. There's no other way I've been able to get through to him. Which is
Wow.
which is nuts.
You know what? You might want. You know what? You need to try because we have it. Why don't you consider backup, Mike, and get Zoom for your network?
Oh, Zoom?
Yes, because it does work good. It does. I mean, it's
Yeah,
very
Zoom.
clear.
You
can
gotta
even
pay for that, don't you?
But it's worth
I don't
it.
know how much though, but it does work. It's clear, very clear. Because I know some people that use Block Talk, but Block Talk is becoming unreliable too.
I've never had any trouble like this before talking to somebody. This is the first time I've never had this much trouble before.
Well, I'm gonna tell you why.
I think it's like $16 a month, isn't it, Chris?
because you're spreading the word, dude. That's what it is. You're spreading the word, and that's why you're having problems.
Yes.
I mean, now if you were a radio show and you're like, no, don't talk about the virus and talk about stupid shit, you would probably have people listening. But why listen?
We need to
Have
get
people
you in the
listen to you.
castle for next time. That's what we need to do. Get you into the Discord and get you to figure that. We'll walk you through it and get you in the castle, and then where Chris is. Maybe Chris, you could help him with
Okay.
Chris. Could you help Chris to find his way into the
Yeah.
castle?
Mm-hmm.
That would really help me out if you could do that, bro. Because if we could get Chris into the castle with you there, then they can't fuck with us there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my own
Well,
server in Discord, so that'd be a lot harder for them to fuck with because Discord doesn't let that kind of shit in. You know, they're not like Facebook or anything else. They don't let all these third-party shit in.
Okay. Well, then I'll see what I can do. Then I have to download it because I think I heard about that app before. I just gotta get it on my phone.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking you straight from Discord.
Yeah. If you could get in there, then you'd be clear as a bell, and everyone would see you, and you could chat with everybody. That's what the chat that goes on to the YouTube feed where you could put pictures in and everything. That's best way to do it on this show. It's all set up for that.
Yeah, you get the app for your phone, Chris.
Yeah, I'll do it then. I'll do it like after we hang up in a little bit, you know. If we do
I
like
use the
another
public
30
test
minutes.
build.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
the coolest way.
Yeah, I'll just do it that way and then start downloading it, shit, and start working on it and see.
I hate to make you do that, but
It
is the
if you
best
want
way to go.
help with it, Chris, you want help with it, Chris, I can always walk you through
I
getting
got it.
set up with server and
Link
stuff.
here.
Bless you.
Bless you.
There is a link right there. I put it right on the. You can see it right on the feed. Actually, from there's a Discord link right there. If you type that in, I don't think it's.
I highly suggest that you get on Nitro, Chris, because you get a better feed.
You know what?
Higher priority.
I'm gonna tell you like this. I think
If anybody wants to join our Discord, it's right there. That's that link. You just have to type it in on your browser,
I think
and it'll bring you to my invite page. Right.
I think with all this bullshit, I think they're trying to find what they're doing is trying to minimize the radio network. So I think radio networks are gonna have to find another way for people to listen because they're knocking shit down because everybody's talking about it, you know. So we might have to find a backup, and that's not just including you, Mike. Everybody that wants to broadcast and have different guests, there's got to be another option. There's got to be a way around it because YouTube was like the main shit, you know. That's the way to get around. But since YouTube is censored, they have authority power over them. So if they say they don't allow certain phrases or certain words, they're going to take you off YouTube. And what are we going to have? We ain't going to have shit because everybody looks at YouTube. That's what a lot of people do now. They listen to YouTube. They can't call in. That's the YouTube unless there's another app that can be like YouTube. And the second one that I can think of is Zoom. Zoom is the next thing in line because I mean, yes, you got to pay for it, but I mean, what else do we have? I mean, Skype is out of the question. Skype is not reliable as it used to be. Skype has kind of like changed a lot since years have gone, but Skype has changed so much.
Well, I think it all has to do with eyeballs that float in the sky.
Yeah, because everything's changing. Everything's changing. All these updates, and it's just, yeah, Skype is unreliable now. I mean, but you know what? I'll probably look at different apps and start looking around to see how people can broadcast. I know there's people that I know that do SpreadYard. That's another app, but they do what do you call it? They have another. They show it on Facebook. It's a stream yard or stream something, and
Yeah,
I guess you
StreamYard
download the app.
is a,
And, yeah, and that's good too. But
is
then that's
based on Facebook.
yeah, but they go off of Facebook, and that's another thing. Since Facebook is controlled by them, Facebook has it's gonna have to be. You're gonna have to find another way because it's not easy anymore. It's not easy to get a hold of people. So there's got to be another
Yeah,
app that people don't know about. I don't know
we
what else
should
to do.
try Discord.
Yeah,
It seems
well, I'll
like
download
Discord
it in
don't
a
let
little bit.
you.
Yeah, because
It seems
this
like
is
they
not
don't put up with a lot of. But yeah,
yeah, it's
Discord.
getting out of hand. It's getting way out of hand. I mean, some people are not going to even want to broadcast because they can't because they're being monitored. And I know they're monitoring everything. Because, I mean, there's so many other shows that people listen, but if your rates are real
Yes,
good,
dude. Yeah, I hear you there. They try to scare me a little bit here and there by just nudging me and letting me know that we're listening and stuff here and there. Yeah, I notice it.
I mean, because there's a lot of other shows that people can listen to. But if yours is like, one of the top of the line other shows, other networks, then that makes you a threat because they know that you're going to have intelligent guests that are going to spread the word. So they're going to try to do whatever it takes to shut you off.
Yeah, that's what it is. As soon as they notice that I have intelligent guests, exactly. That's exactly right. That is exactly the thing that really did it. That's the clincher. As soon as they noticed the intelligent guests, yeah, that was it. That did it right there. Yeah.
And then if you find like mediums that are good or any people that have been on TV, of course they're going to monitor you. Because once you get people like that, they really stick to you like glue. And they're like, okay, now we see that this host is getting guests from radio, from TV people. Because we've had people on our show from TV, and I know they're monitoring me. So if you have good guests too, which I know you probably do, they're going to monitor you and they're going to shut you down because of the knowledge of the guest. It depends on what type of guest.
That's it. Like I feel like that I've been Googled. I feel like I've been Googled. Yeah.
So they know who Mike is. They know who they know who Mike is.
Yeah.
So in your eyes, they know who you are.
You have no privacy these days.
Eye in the sky, I guess you call it.
They can see you from the clouds.
Let's see that sky. So I talked with Derek. Sky Cloud.
Oh, did you talk to him?
White Cloud? Is it White Sky Cloud? I can't remember now. It's White Cloud. Derek White Cloud. Yeah, he was amazing. So I had him on, and we talked about Bigfoot and all kinds of things, man. Your friend that you gave me the contact, he was amazing, man. Thank you so much, Chris.
You're welcome. And you can, he's good too because I've talked to him and I told him about you and I said, dude, I don't know if you're going to charge him for your services, but I told Derek, I said, I refer you to them. I had talked to his wife and his wife, oh, she goes, oh, I'm sorry. She goes, this line is only for appointments only. And then she told me, she goes, well, I'll give him your number and you can tell him the information, somebody's asking for him. And then, like, not even less than 10 minutes, he called me back, and he's like, who's this? And I said, Derek, it's me. I had to refresh in his memory, because, he's got a lot of people. And then when I talked to him, he's like, oh, yeah, I remember you. And then then I told him, yes, I have my own radio network. I have...
I had no idea who we were getting on, man, but he's amazing.
And I told him to call you. Then I told him to call you and said, this is their number. So, yeah, he's amazing. He has his own show, too.
Yeah, so I got to put it on my website, too. I haven't updated that yet either because that was just a spontaneous show that wasn't planned. And I've done a lot of these lately, so I haven't caught up on all my blogging, which I'm not used to. So I just like creating and blogging sucks for me. So I try I try to keep up with it. Why did they call it blogging? It sounds terrible. Blog sounds like something in between a log and a blob. It's terrible. It's a horrible word. It's disgusting.
I just sent Chris the link in the Discord.
Did you?
Yeah, that way he can try it out.
Yes, I've given lots of invites right here.
I'm looking at this right now.
Could do another one.
You can get the app on the Play Store.
I'll get
Yeah.
it. And
You sent him an invite to my server.
yeah,
Yeah.
I just
Nice.
download it. Yeah,
Okay.
download it. And then I work on it in a little while, and then we call it a night, and then we'll hopefully we won't have a problem next Monday because if I have to put prayer over us, I have to put prayer over us, man, because it's bullshit.
Yeah, I highly strongly suggest get the public test built of Discord. That's what I use.
I don't know. Are we still streaming or not anymore?
I gotta go for a sec.
Are you gonna go, Mike?
Can you guys cover
We'll
for
talk.
me for a sec? I'll be right back.
Are you even still on? I don't know. Can't see. Damn, I have to download.
Yeah, you guys are still here. Nice and clear.
Hold on. Let me see what I can do. Hold on. I don't know if I can do it on the phone, but let me try. Hold on. I hope it doesn't hang over, but let me try. Hold on. Hold on. I'm going to head it, baby. Oh my God.
Once you get the Discord app, it's pretty easy. You just you set with your email address and your phone number. That way you can text yourself back in once every time you log in. It has two different ways. You can go straight in with standard login, or you also add a second authentication if you're really worried about that kind of thing.
Okay, I'm looking at this right now. Hold on. Oh,
I have all that security enabled on my account, so that nobody really messes with me anywhere.
Okay. So, Chris, are you there?
Yeah.
So my marijuana mama just went to go to the mailbox, and there's a cop sitting by the road.
Are you serious?
Yeah. So she
There's a
did.
cop
She
sitting
came
by the
back.
road?
She came back home. She got a bad feeling, and she came back home.
Oh, damn. That is weird.
Yeah,
And
just
if
right
you have
now.
any issues with your police, Mike, you should call the RCMP. They will go after your local police for harassment.
Well, they're not sort of like at our house. They're just sitting on the side of the road in a small town, so it could be for anything. But
Yeah.
it just looks foreboding. You know, you just don't want to go there. It doesn't look
If they don't
inviting.
leave, if they don't leave, just call somebody, get it looked into.
You're right though. The local OPPs here are thugs, basically. Yeah, they are. They're horrible thugs. And they're probably paid off by bigger things like bikers and mafia.
No, that's quite common in Ontario. Ontario has a lot of bad actors.
Yeah.
especially Toronto. That place is ran by the mob, just like New York.
Yeah, well, it's all over Ontario, man. It's all run by the mob and the bikers. Yeah. Nobody really realizes it, but that's what's going on. Eh?
Heck, the mayor of Ontario, the mayor of Toronto got fired for being corrupt.
Yeah.
He got voted out. Chris, you be glad you don't live here on the East Coast. It is really, really bad.
Okay, how do I do this? Okay, now, because I'm looking for an image. Hello, hello.
Tell that.
I'm looking for pictures right now. Hold on, I'm making a profile right now. I'm looking for all this stuff on here because I'm like, that'd be the way to do it.
Yeah, I know, but anyway. So, Chris? What do you think about these cops on the road? What do you think that is? A threat or just there for something else?
I think we're
Something
there for
else.
something.
They're there for something else. I'm gonna say that right now. They're there for
Okay, yeah,
something
that's
else.
what I think too. They're there for something else.
Hold on. Now we gotta figure out how to do this. Hold on. Where the hell? How do you do this?
We're not even making noise tonight. They're not. They're here for me. The only reason I ever have cops is because of noise complaints. And I've never had one yet. Not here. So anyway, they're probably gone now too.
How you doing there?
So
Getting the app, Chris?
oh,
What?
I forgot to do this too.
Yeah. If you want, I can walk you through getting your own server set up on Discord.
I'm looking at it right now because I'm downloading it. Did you get the request from me?
That's it right there.
Did you get it though?
Copy.
Hold on,
Let me
I'm
go
looking.
back to my browser.
Hold on now, let's see.
Yeah, I got him a link into the castle.
That should have worked. Weird.
Oh, what the fuck are you sending me?
Huh.
What version of Discord do you want? Do you want the public version or do you want the beta?
He was telling me to verify my email, but I don't know if you can still add me. Can you still add me? See if you can. Let me know if you can add me. Or just try messaging me and see if it works.
Oh, as a friend on Discord?
Try to message me right now and see if I get it.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Where's your Discord?
How
Did
do you
you
do
get
that?
it?
How do you tag people? Oh boy. I don't know how to do that. Oh boy.
I'm lost.
I'm lost just trying to post something on Facebook, man. I suck on that. I was just trying to post her feed on Facebook and I had a hell of a time just doing that, man. Holy shit. Damn. Embed. Let me try that. All right. Copy. Let me try that. Paste.
Yeah, a little bit.
Send. I don't know if that that didn't work. That didn't work either. I tried to send you the link to the YouTube. Oh, that's funny as fuck. Oh, man. I put it in the website. Anyway, if you go to my website, monstercastleinteractiveradio.ca, you'll find it. Where to find it there. That's where you find it.
I'll try and see if I can do it because I downloaded it, but I gotta, I'll see if I can get it because right now I'm all like getting tired already.
Damn, I have it right there, but I can't. It doesn't seem to share it properly. I don't know where to share it to.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck to do. I shared it on my Facebook. I shared it on my Facebook anyway, but I know what to do. Oh, I know what to do. This thing. Copy. I'll put it in Discord. Yeah, I'll put that in Discord, and so you guys know where it is. Freaking, I have no idea how to share this fucking. I guess I'm fucking losing it, man. So many problems.
What kind of link are you trying to share?
Well, I just wanted to share the link of the YouTube feed we're doing. Just so Chris has it. I put it in his thing.
I just right click on
There we go. There. That's the link right there. That's to what we're actually streaming right now. So that's all I was trying to do.
It's working here pretty good.
I put it in Chris's messenger, so that he could share it out. But I don't know if Chris is still there now. I don't hear you.
Me?
Still here.
Are you still there? Okay. So did you get that in your messenger? The link I sent you?
Yeah, I got it.
All right,
The only
cool.
thing is I don't know if
That's
I'm even-
where people can see us right now. That's what I was trying to do. Because they don't know where to go. They don't know where to go, right? It changes all the time. YouTube keeps changing it on me.
Yeah, because they know that you're trying to get attention, trying to get people to watch because they're trying to stop shit. You know that.
Yeah.
That's why nobody knows because I had sent them the first link, and that's what they were going by. It's weird, man.
Oh, well. We're getting to the point where they can't stop us anymore. So,
We're pretty good at evading those censors.
yeah. We're getting there. We're getting better at it all the time, so they can't stop us anymore. That's what I like. That's awesome. They're like an eye in the sky, right?
Mm-hmm. But earlier this evening, we all worked as a team to keep our show up. It was phenomenal teamwork, wasn't it, Chris?
Yeah, Donnie, because Donna did a good job, man. She was amazing.
Yeah, it was.
And then I was doing that reading on one of my friend's sisters, and I was like, you know that you were just reading? She was like, you're reading my sister. And I'm like, oh, shit. I was like, oh, damn. Oh, we got 2 people watching because there was only one person. I don't know who it is, but I can't.
Yeah, I'm on there right now.
Well, even if it says that doesn't really mean anything right now, actually. That's very deceiving. A lot of times it'll say that, but it doesn't really. that doesn't really mean anything, actually.
Oh no, it
Then
says one
then
watching.
I see a few minutes later it said 17 people were watching. So it's not very accurate. What the live thing where it says who's watching is very not accurate.
It
Oh, it's
ain't.
not.
No, it's terribly not accurate. The one that says the live who's watching is very not accurate.
Oh, okay.
It's not. You don't even look at it really. You could say that there's 2 people watching. There could be 50,000 people watching. You don't know until you turn it off, and then it'll tell you a few days later how many people really watched
Oh,
it.
yeah, because you're on streaming, you can't tell you
Yeah,
how you're on
I
streaming.
actually don't find out the true results until like fucking months later. To tell you the truth.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, I don't really find out how many people were watching until like months later, and then I found out it was thousands of people watched it, and that's why I still do this. Otherwise, I would have gave up. I would have gave up, man, doing this. It's a hard
Mm-hmm.
job. What I do, it's not easy. I work my ass off doing this, and then try to do paranormal investigations on the side as well as be a musician, and then have cool people to talk to on here and from around the world. And in this case, we were going to take your calls with psychic calls from Chris Garcia, world famous psychic. But at the same time, I think what we should really do right now is you and me, Chris, is use our abilities with all the rest of the telepaths in the world.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's time for us to use our powerful energy to heal right now. Calm
Mm-hmm.
people down.
Mm-hmm.
Just calm them down.
Yep. Yeah.
That's the best we can do right now for everybody.
Yeah.
I'm being overwhelmed with.
I'm kind of drained myself, but that was earlier helping fighting what spirit was keeping us off the air.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, I know they didn't want us on the air earlier either because we were saying too much, and they were like, "Oh, fuck that." They were like, "We're gonna shut your fucking mouth up," and sure enough, they did. But we came back
Yeah.
streaming, and I'm like, "That's right, bitch. We came back. We ain't going nowhere." That's exactly what I said. We ain't going nowhere. Shit.
I love that thing.
Oh yeah. I was actually laughing too. I was like, we're back.
That's beautiful, that thing. The eyeball thing. I love it. I love eyeballs. I wrote a song about that. It's googly eyes.
You know what I did? I did that on the song. I did one time. I never heard that song. Like, somebody's watching me.
Yeah, googly eyes. That's what I call my song. That's what it's about. We're working on that one.
Oh my God.
Put it on.
Hanging on us, 'cause we see through to the world. We're here for our time. Oh my God. See what Mike did? He's rubbing it right. Mike got me some ideas now.
I can't even remember how the hell I do half the things I do, man. I'm just giving my head a shake here. Just like, geez, a minute ago I was doing music and I had stuff playing on here and I wanted to show you, and now I'm trying to remember how the fuck I did that. Oh, man. I had it all set up. What is this? This
And
must
I'm
be
gonna
it
talk
here.
maybe there's something's trying to get to me to my next topic. I noticed that I thought my nose,
And who are you?
That's
like I
it
would just
right
talking by myself. Now I didn't hear the same second and here.
Hello.
I was like, oh damn,
Ooh.
my neck popped. I was like, oh,
Okay. Wow. Cool. So yeah. Interesting. All right. Well, yeah, Chris, you're gonna like the one song I came up with. It's midget hookers.
mhm,
It's like a sideshow, like circus song.
mhm.
It's really fun, kind of crazy, stupid song. But yeah, it's weird. I don't know if I can find it for you to play. That'd be cool if I could do that. Oh man, how am I gonna do that? That other phone. Damn it. Oh, maybe.
Are you gonna still be doing the streaming or just be talking?
Maybe I'll find it.
You know what?
I have to look into my laboratory of dark, gloomy music from.
You know how to do that. I'm telling you, something is happening. You're like, how is it?
Laboratory. What? Where would I put it? Well, I don't know. Import. Right there. There's something. Yes, maybe. Yes, I might have found it. Interesting. Yes, I did find something. I found something. Yes. We'll see what happens if I play this. Where'd you go? Can you hear anything? Oh, I hear something.
I knew that.
I'm trying something here. Okay, yeah, that's it. There we go. Somebody asked for my music. This is me. I'll start it over again. I'll start it over.
Wow.
That's me. It's my new song. Okay. Let's try this again. This one goes out. All right.
To all you cats fucked over by society, all right. Holidays have come, and you left me all alone, hoping that softer days will come back my way. Now I am chained to the bone. No more calls on my phone. I can hear distant voice in my head. I see you walking on a
go.
I still hear distant voices in my head. I said it was unconditional love. Unconditional love. Now my heart is cold and dead. Winter winds blow through my head. Hoping that all the days will come back again. In the evening she goes out and casts diamonds on the sea. Maybe she is waiting there for me. Broken dreams, broken hearts, don't know what about. Chasing rainbows that are too far away.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's stop that before it starts again. Oh, good.
Pretty good.
Did you like it?
Pretty good.
I don't know if you could hear it very well on your end, but anyway, that's my new song. Everybody was asking for it.
Yeah, well, you can do it next time and play it.
It's called Softer Days.
Yeah. Just play the song. Just play it. Yeah. I'll probably be
Yeah.
on in a little bit. I'm gonna probably be on in a little bit more because I'm gonna get some sleep. I'm getting tired, Mike.
Okay, man. That's all right. I understand. Thanks for coming out, though, Chris. We're going to do this again, man.
I know. That's the thing, dude. It makes me mad because I want it, for us to be like, so we can help people. But I think something didn't want us on, dude. Like, seriously.
Yeah, I know. I had the same problem earlier, but I will find my way of getting around this shit, and I think I did. So we just have to be more careful the way I do it. Make sure we have a connection well ahead of time.
You know what that Discord? I downloaded it, so I'm gonna work on it right now, and then like that one when we're out on the phone, I'm gonna be doing that because we need to find a way in case if it happens again, we have something back up to look up.
Yeah,
to.
well, at least,
And
you
then-
know, we had this to back up to, and I should have just jumped to that right away and just stayed on it, the backup. But then I thought that we could get it back, and then it just, I should have just jumped to this backup immediately. Yeah.
And I think that's why it kicked everybody out, right? Everybody left, right, when it kicked
Yeah,
everybody
that's what
out,
happened.
Right?
Yeah.
Wow.
So, anyways, that don't matter anymore. So, let's just shut her down for now, and thank you so much for coming on.
You're welcome. And I don't know if they can hear me, but before you shut it down, if they want to get a hold of me,
Oh, they can hear you.
reach me they can reach me at 210-974-3470. Again, 210-974-3470. Again, 210-974-3470. And you can reach me on Facebook, Chris Garcia.
And some of the people asked for proof of your abilities, and I don't need to do that because you've already proven it on here to us by reading certain people right on the air. So all you have to do is listen back to the last time Chris was on, and you're going to hear the proof right there. As far as I'm concerned, we don't need to prove anything. If you don't believe in us, that's fine. We don't really care either. Do we?
Yep.
You know?
Nope.
No, we don't. We have enough people to help already. It's overwhelming.
Yeah.
So thanks for everybody for coming out, and we are here to help you. So don't worry, we're gonna try the best we can, man.
So, we'll get to you next time, and we will be coming on stronger. And much love to everybody.
Much
If
love.
there's anybody listening.
Peace and love, everybody.
All right, peace and love to everyone.
Yeah, man.
Good night.